Trying to get a 1,500-pound horse to do what you want it to do can be a challenge, but try getting a wild Mustang ready to ride in 100 days with as much as $70,000 on the line, and that could be a game changer. The Extreme Mustang Makeover pairs wild Mustangs from the Southwest with horse trainers from across the country who then have little more than 3 months to get the animals ready for adoption. This week in Louisiana Agriculture's A.J. Sabine visited with one Louisiana native who rose through the ranks of the Extreme Mustang Makeover to nearly win it all.
David Carter gets his Mustang Silverado ready for a workout. This ritual is old hat for this one-time wild Mustang. Over the past few months, David and Silverado have come to trust one another through the Extreme Mustang Makeover, a national equine competition that pairs American Mustangs with trainers who have 100 days to tame wild to mild.
You take a horse that's been raised, domesticated. Well, in a couple of days, you can have them haltered and saddled and even be riding them some, Well, Silverado here, it took, I think, 5 days just to touch him.
In the ring, it's hard to believe Silverado was a wild horse just 3 short months ago. During the workout, it's easy to see the trust between horse and rider. David, a native of Folsom, Louisiana, now lives in Natchez, Mississippi, and says the competition has taught him a lot about himself.
Of course, I had more patience than I thought I had, But, I tell you, in them first, 12, 15 hours, I was doubting myself a lot, too, I'm thinking because you can go on the internet and see what everybody else is doing, And a lot of people's got their horse from the first day and they're brushing on them, had them in halters, I'm thinking what in the world, man? I mean, do I have one this bad or am I really this bad,
Right. Well, we've all seen that Chevy commercial where the trucks perform like a rock. And there's no coincidence that Silverado is named after a Chevy product. You see, one of the Chevy dealerships here in Natchez put up the money to bring Silverado here to Natchez. And because of his performance in the Extreme Mustang Makeover, Silverado is like a rock.
If you're a fan, it's hard not to love a horse who can do this.
And I just kind of pushed back here on the butt on him, and he kind of started smelling down there, and I said, what the heck is he going to do? And it probably took him about, 15, 20 seconds, and he just kind of slowly went down. And
David and Silverado made it all the way to 4th place out of more than 200 competitors signed up for the Extreme Mustang Makeover. He says he owes that success in part to Silverado's intelligence and to the support of the fans. For This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, I'm A.J. Sabine.
The Extreme Mustang Makeover was developed by the Mustang Heritage Foundation. The foundation highlights the value, versatility, and trainability of horses that roam free on public lands throughout the West. After the competition, all the horses were sold at auction. Silverado was purchased with the help of sponsors for more than $10,000.